Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Avernum 6. So, as I said last time, I returned to the castle, and of course we're not quite done with Silvar, unlike I said last time, because there are still a couple of side quests to be done, job board quests, but the main quest at least is solved, kind of. I have your Onyx Scepter. It was not difficult to get at all. She takes it with great reverence. You may have done Avernum a truly great service today. I will make sure that the appropriate wizards get this immediately. She walks out to the hall to unlock a storeroom. Help yourself to what is in there. An artifact valuable enough to save, but not to take to the surface, even if we could. You are very adept at this sort of thing. If you wish to continue your new calling, let me know. Sure. Surely the next one is not going to be even more difficult. Not more fiercely guarded, right? I would like to help you gather even more stuff. The Orb of Throny, of course. Is it actually going to work, though? No, surely not, right? We're just retrieving it and to give it to her to get locked away safely. Ah, good. Your timing is excellent. An artifact of exceptional value and historical significance has been lost. It must be recovered. I speak, of course, of the Orb of Throny, the glorious sphere that has granted the gift of flight to many an adventurer. And then some soldiers took it for a mission only a few weeks previous and lost it, and I suppose their own lives as well. It must be recovered. It can help me fly? It can. It works on single individuals or small groups. Once it was thought that it could even work on 6 individuals. More recent research revealed oddly that the limit was actually 4. Huh, strange. Whichever. Its uses for missions of stealth were limitless, as long, of course, as it was not lost. And where is the orb? It was carried by a small group of raiders on a mission to assassinate some Slith warlord. They left from Almaria and used the orb to fly upriver. Ah, okay. What madness. 4 warriors against a whole Slith army. Yeah, that's absolute madness. Certain death. And such a waste of our precious and unique orb. Perhaps, if you ever went up the river north of Almaria, you can find traces of their passage and discover where their remains landed. North from Almaria. I mean... Okay, isn't that... Well, it could be over here. Unless they... Yeah, I mean, if they literally just crossed the river north of Almaria, I guess they would have ended up here on this... In this cave. Wait, that's not a cave, that's confusing. This is solid rock. This up here, there's a shore. So, I guess if they just crossed to this thin stretch of land, they would have ended up here and not in the Eastern Gallery. Or maybe they did end up there eventually. I mean, they could have crossed the river here again and ended up there. But then I guess they didn't really need to use the orb to get to the Eastern Gallery in the first place back then. So who knows? I mean, I'm probably not going to encounter any of their traces in the Eastern Gallery, since this is where we found the Onyx Scepter, right? So the next artifact is obviously going to be only accessible later in the game. But, we have, I guess, this here unlocked for us? Yeah. And we get a pearlescent band, +2 to pole weapons, and +1 to sharpshooter. Randomly. Huh. I mean, I guess it's probably going to go to you. Also, knowledge brew, awesome, wonderful. She also leveled up. Spellcraft, maybe? Probably? Or magical efficiency, which we don't even have yet. I mean, it's unlocked. Or do I want to go for more intelligence? And she still has quite a bit less spell energy than Hawk does. That being said, we're usually doing fine, but especially those Ward of Steel and Ward of Elements are super expensive. I mean, I do eventually want to go for at least some magical efficiency. Might as well start now. Kind of unsatisfying to only be able to put a single point in, but hey, it's a start. Right. And as far as item upgrade goes, what do you have? Mica Band, acid and poison resistance. Yeah, okay, well. Bye-bye. Some armor, some stun resist, and more damage with your pole weapon. I mean, don't mind if I do. Yeah, extra acid resistance would have been nice. But I mean, he's already doing actually better than almost everyone else, so I think we're good. Right, and this is also here. Among the items Lark wants to evacuate to the surface, you find this spellbook. You browse through it, examining the powerful rituals within. You're only able to decipher one of them, but it is very valuable. You learn how to create a cloak of energy that will make your spells more powerful. Okay, I mean, that might come in handy. We did have... hold on, we did... did we have access to it before? Wait. Oh, we did, but we can't actually cast it. Huh. Right. Yeah, because I'd have to either invest more in that skill, which I suppose I could do, or wait for more equipment with bonuses. I think it's really not that urgent to get, so... we don't have anything else for you, right? No, guess not. Those are both still locked. This is also locked. Indicating that after the Orb of Throny, there are going to be 2 more artifacts to find for Lark, which is kind of crazy. Don't suppose you have another quest for me? No, not right away. You can't teach me magic, right? No, no, no. Okay, well... yeah, I mean, that ring is decent. Knowledge Brew is always appreciated. The spell, well, maybe not so much. Maybe not so useful, not immediately. But we have it. And now we return to Levitt. This time I'm actually going to remember and use the shortcut, which is right here. Hello, sir. I've taken care of the problem in Silvar. Okay, quest completed. No reward, though. I guess that was too much to hope for. Levitt listens to your report. He takes no notes. In the end, he nods. A fair job, although I doubt that all of the chaotic elements were eliminated. Well, I mean, what do you mean? What are you trying to imply? I did eliminate all the chaotic elements in Fort Avernum, all the Darkside Loyalists there. Obviously, yes, we know that there are more of them. Anyway. Oh well, they will not escape justice. You are effective, but not efficient. Work on the other 2 tasks. If you're running low on supplies, report to the Quartermeister. Well, okay. Effective, but not efficient. I mean, honestly, I can't really argue with that, but still, kind of rude. No. Okay. Not really sure what I was expecting to get out of him. I mean, maybe some money or some item or something. Maybe we at least got experience. Certainly didn't get any gratitude. Or, you know, friendly words. Back to silver it is. Unless, oh, hold on. Actually, I was maybe a little bit hasty because we can at least report this quest complete. Something else as well, maybe? Purged a Hawkeye. Well, we purged a Hawkeye. Donating meal. I don't know. I guess I'll still hold on to it. Wait. Meal from Neron. Ah, yes. Right. I didn't even... did I realize that that was also a quest that's sitting in our list now? Pay well-ish for sacks of meal. Spider Silk, Basilisk Skins, Drake Tribute. Right. Drake Wergris. Scout Horn Gate. I mean, we could do that. Bone Shards. Ruined Keep in the tunnels north of Contra. Right. There was... wait. Basilisk Skins. Alright, the Spider Silk is supposed to be... Ruin to the northwest. The Ruin to the northwest. Okay. And this is supposed to be also... oh, northwest. So I did get that wrong. And I almost got it wrong again. Holy crap. But yeah, the Basilisk Skins are actually to the northeast. So maybe possibly in that place with the funguses, fungi. that we already entered briefly and that I'm planning to head to next before I completely forget about it. There was also, yeah, the Spider's Egg. That's actually far to the north. And also a bit questionable, perhaps. We'll see about that once we get there. Okay, alright. Ruin to the northwest. That, I guess, isn't on the map. Isn't important enough to be on the map in any way, shape, or form. Unless it's literally right here. I guess it could be. I suppose we have started exploring. We've seen part of, I should say, this map. Actually, about half of it. So we could... might as well just continue looking around here. Finish what we started. This place looks like it could be infested with spiders. Or it could just be rats. Okay. Let them come here, maybe, if they want to. They don't, that's fine too. No? There they are. Just a frenzied rat. Pretty tough for a rat. But otherwise probably not too notable. Okay, more of them will come. One at a time, probably unnecessarily... probably being unnecessarily cautious here, but, you know. Oh, okay. Yeah, I suppose. It was able to sneak out. I didn't think it was going to, but it did. Any more rats? Surely there are more. And there might even be a way down from here. Sure looks like it. I think I might even be able to see the outline of the stair there. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, okay. Line of sight, that's right. I guess we're back to using the fireball then. I was gonna use the lightning a little bit more for old time's sake, but you know. As I said, the fireball is so much more convenient to aim with sometimes. Please just get rid of the poison then. More annoyance than anything else. Just trash, of course. No, wait. Okay. So what I saw wasn't the edge of the stairs at all. But there was a way down. And we got more rats. And this is actually getting close to the Silvar sewers. Coincidence? Or is it meaningful in any kind of way? Probably not. I mean, I don't need to rebuff right now. There's a brain rat, though. Maybe that one's worthy of my attention. There are also a lot more rats in total than I thought. And of course, he's the one who's no longer hasted. I'm gonna go with the days first. Okay, it's these three here. Not particularly easy to keep track of. I mean, you can't really tell just from looking at them. Okay. Brain red has been dealt with. So tempted to just start blasting them with fireballs, but I mean with firestorm or whatever. But I'm not going to just wake them all up now. I think that would be potentially pretty bad. Did they all wake up just now? I can't tell. Yeah, I guess they did. Okay. You know, in that case, since one of them is half dead already anyway, I think it might still not be the smartest move. Okay, I mean, down to only 2 rats. I think you're going to mass heal. And they're angry at the mage. Fair enough. Can't blame them. Wow, that was not a ton of damage at all. Okay, finally. Ugh. Let's get rid of all the poison. Surprisingly, I mean, I suppose, okay, I did recover a decent amount just because it was a relatively large number of enemies we dealt with. But, once again, I'm surprised at how little or how much energy we were left with after the fight. Curing elixir. I always get my hopes up when I see these, thinking that they're going to be, you know, knowledge elixirs. I mean, they look basically identical, if not completely identical. I think they might actually look completely identical. Yeah. Kind of mean to have those two drastically... those items are drastically different value. Look absolutely the same. Okay, what's gonna be... Oh, wait. What? They're actual Slith infiltrators. Incantor Corks... Excuse me? There was absolutely no indication of any of this. So there were Sliths here as well, all along. Who, I suppose, almost finished tunneling through into the sewers. That would have been bad, potentially. I don't know what they were trying to do here. Infiltrator, I mean... But if nothing else, they could have just attacked at night. Is there even... Yeah, there is a day-night cycle in Avernum, of course. I think it's been explained as the magically glowing ceiling fungus, you know, growing brighter and dimmer on a, you know, I guess 24-hour cycle to imitate, you know, the sun of the surface. Okay. I mean, hit point-wise, these guys don't seem very bad at all. Okay, but that's a thing. Also, Slith warriors sometimes tend to be very tanky, as in very well armored. This one seems okay. But of course they have an Incantor with them who might start buffing them any moment. If he hasn't already. Slowing energy. I think that did not even affect us at all. This is too tempting. Okay, that is not super effective. Okay, that was effective enough though. let's go shield breaker. Even though they don't have a ton of hit points, but you know. What are you? Just an infiltrator. Okay. Well, I guess we're gonna keep shooting the incanter then. Alright. They all just decided to stay back, stay back there. I think for now they would all like to attack Hawk, and that's why they're not moving. So even though I kind of want to charge in, I'm going to not do that. I mean, Ayali could without exposing Hawk. This could be a mistake. It absolutely could be. Let's heal her up, at least. Okay, yeah, maybe she's gonna be attacked by all of them now. Oh, no. Ayali, why? I mean, that was absolutely my bad. Man, I really can't afford her losing out on all of that experience all the time. I'm gonna restart. We can absolutely do this without anyone dying. And so we should. Okay, also. Also, now that we know that there is combat behind the door, which we should have assumed in the first place. What is going on? Oh, I'm dumb. That's what. Please. Okay. Now, let's try this again. I mean, basically standing here by the door and having them come at us one at a time worked well enough. Shield breaker. Yep. Okay. Do we actually... We absolutely do need line of sight for slow to work, right? It has a surprisingly long range, but surely it's only going to affect whoever we can currently see. Which would, I guess, still be at least 3 people? No, but we're just gonna go ahead and do this. Not get hasted, unfortunately, but oh well. Why didn't I do a well-aimed blow? I don't know. For some reason I thought I didn't have it available, when I totally did. Okay, we continue dealing pretty good damage to the encounter. Ouch. Satisfying. Would be even more satisfying if we actually, you know, landed more than one hit. Why don't you go ahead and lock him in back there again? Yeah, creating pretty much the same situation as before. Okay, that still works. Still no haste, but, you know, we're in no hurry. Alright, that was completely pointless. And bye-bye. What? Okay. I guess I'm gonna wait one more turn before I charge ahead. I would really like to do 2 fire blasts in a row, but I guess we're just not getting that lucky. I mean, okay. Why only wait one more turn? Or, you know, continue for one more turn when we could just safely continue doing this until they're all dead. Okay, now we got one infiltrator dead. Which means we're really down to only 3 more enemies. Yeah, we're fine at this point. What could possibly go wrong at this point? You can even go ahead and do a well-aimed blow and probably take out this guy. From here. Yeah, easy. Okay, 3 attacks, holy crap. Yeah, he did use some sort of adrenaline rush. That's it right there. Okay, wow. And we get a Sliv Spear, a Wisdom Crystal. Haven't seen one of those in a while. Thank you. Purging Crystal, actually, I suppose those could be useful. Speed Elixir, I guess you have those, yeah. Fine Sliv Spear, normal Sliv Spear, meat. Food is looking good, no problem there. And... oh? Wait, where's this gonna lead? Also, wrong person. Oh, that's the locked door! The trapdoor at the top of this ladder has been sealed with iron bars, held into place with cement. The Sazerakai have chipped at the cement with their picks, but they are far from getting it open. Far from it. I mean, they are far from it now because they're dead. But still, that is a little bit concerning. That they were even here. Oh, also, I completely missed this body. Which didn't have anything important. Except money, which is important in a way. Okay, well that was a thing. I doubt I'll be able to tell anyone about this, but I'll try, I guess. I suppose I could, for now, just keep exploring. Alright, there's this place here. That is a little bit intriguing, for sure. But I'm sure we're gonna find a way there, eventually. Maybe before too long, even. This looks like not a ruin, but some sort of farm. Yeah. Belgian. Not sure if we've heard this name before. This is Belgian, a gruff woodsman. He's a tall, burly man with massive muscles built from many years of chopping up cave wood. He talks with you briefly, telling you of the difficulties of bringing in lumber in these harsh times. Then he says, "My wife handles all the business. You want to trade? You talk to her." That seems like a... I feel like we've run into an extremely similar situation before. Where it was another farmer who basically just told us in a one-paragraph dialogue to go talk to his wife, which we then did, who had a bit more dialogue. There's a sturdy woman sitting at this table, counting coins and making notes on a sheet of papyrus. She looks up at you and smiles. "A soldier. Soldiers are always welcome here. You don't look like a quartermaster or a fighter, but no matter. Dealing with the army is what keeps us alive. I'm Goodwife Kreger." She nods toward the window. "Belgian is my husband. He's out working. Do you need anything?" "Oh, I don't know. Probably nothing you can help with." What do you do here?" "We work with cave wood. We're lumberjacks, carpenters, whatever is needed. We've worked the forest to the southeast for many a year." "Don't you worry about cutting down all the... Don't you worry about cutting down all the trees?" "Why would they?" "Or, as in running out of trees?" "It's possible. I suppose it's possible, but the wizards, bless their hearts, made trees that grow very fast. We have to struggle just to keep the forest from spreading and engulfing everything." Right, so I guess it's not really a danger. That's good. What is cave wood good for? Seriously? What is wood good for? It can do anything wood from the surface can do, only worse. It's weaker, it's harder to cut properly and harder to burn. It's rough, fungal stuff, but it's sustained Avernum for all these years, so we'll live with it. Yeah, I mean, slightly inferior wood is better than no wood at all, right? Have you had any problems lately? I hope so? No offense. She nods. "I don't like to say, because the soldiers have so much to worry about, but since you asked, I think there's an ogre in the woods. Belgian is sure he saw it walking around out there. It's kept to itself so far, but you know how those creatures are. They eat a lot of meat, and they aren't picky about where they get it. Or, from whom. Maybe I can hunt it down for you. It's even a quest. Could you? I would very much appreciate it. I think if you drove it off, it would make this road much more secure. And we might be able to pay you if you make our work much safer. It would make our work much safer. I don't know where it is, though. Just out in the woods somewhere. If Belgian wasn't seeing things. No, I'm sure. These kinds of things typically turn out to be true. Can you give me more details? I guess not. But, I mean, we've already seen that there's a bit of a maze inside these woods. In fact, we might have already seen that trapdoor before. Not sure if I had noticed that, but... yeah, I definitely had seen the lizards. Oh, there is a way through. It's basically impossible to see. But thankfully, pathfinding works it works pretty well in certain situations. Not in combat so much, but, for just going from point A to point B, even if you don't really see the route, it tends to do a decent job. And then, of course, there's the minimap, which also helps tremendously. It also helped me spot this little weird dead end, and it turns out that that's where a sneaky little digging spot is hidden. I mean, I could deal with these lizards to get to whatever is in their nest. I probably will. Yeah, you know what? Why not? I mean, we can't really afford to ignore any potential experience gains, They haven't turned hostile yet, but obviously they will. Yeah. There we go. And they all turned hostile before our mage got his turn anyway, because he's so slow. In this case, that's kind of useful, I suppose. I mean, we aren't dealing with 5 enemies here. They're not super tough, I guess. But once they all start attacking, it's gonna be a lot. I guess we're gonna be able to probably kill one of them next turn. Or, before the next turn starts. Yeah, we'll just do this. Okay, that's one down. Almost the second one down as well. Although, I mean... we can kill this one. And then will we be able to survive the attacks of 3 of them? I'm gonna say probably yes. Honestly, I was expecting them all to start attacking Hog, but I guess that works even better. Well-aimed blow, come on. Double hit, no. Gonna conserve some mana here. Come on. Well-aimed blow. That's fine. Just kill this one. We're gonna take a little bit more damage from this guy. Stab it! Nice. Good old mage melee kill. We might even have recovered a little bit of energy from that. I don't know. And we get a dagger, gold ring. Not too bad. Armor elixir goes to him for some reason. And some money. Alright. Not too shabby. Right, before we head down into what is presumably the ogre's lair, just quickly continue looking around here. Finish mapping out this map square here. And that's about that. Giant lizard. This one's not hostile, right? I mean, it's not an enemy lizard, but a pack lizard. I guess I'm going to refrain from attacking that one. Right, I did want to get to this digging spot right here. Right. Oh, wait. Oh, that's not where I thought it was at all. This is a little dead end. This is actually accessible from the inner path. Whoops. There you go. An emerald, okay. There could be all kinds of more digging spots here. or there couldn't be any more. No, it's fine. Well, we got some sort of crude totems here. Skulls on sticks, I guess. And we also got a guard wolf. Definitely seems like it could be ogre related. Okay. Definitely have a little bit more than just one wolf, which is kind of typical. Pretty sure they can probably get around like this if they wanted to. Doesn't seem like they want to, though. For some reason. Huh. Yeah, what's up with that? I mean, they're not particularly tough. Do we just rush forward? Yeah. I guess we do. Right in the middle of things. I mean, I suppose you could do a well-aimed Divine Fire. Killing 2 of them. And ensuring that now all the remaining ones are gonna run over here. That's kind of okay. Oh, nice. Yeah, that was pretty satisfying, honestly. It's really nice to have a pretty simple fight once in a while. Okay, even more skulls, yeah. Oh. Ogre Mage Tregum and a Hulking Ogre, so not just one ogre, huh? Let me guess, there's probably a third one as well. Yep, sure enough. Probably want to deal with the Ogre Mage first. If we can. Thankfully they're not super tanky, but it could still be a problem. We'll see. I guess I'm gonna do another one of these, though. While we don't need to do anything else, and while they're all nicely bunched together. Okay, that was a pretty pathetic first round, I gotta say. Okay, Spine Shield. It's obviously always extremely annoying. What was that? Weakened. Oh, okay. That's fine. We can actually use lightning against you because your hound is resistant to fire. There you go. I guess he's also resistant. That did not deal a ton of damage. Wait, has something happened? No. I don't know. Somehow Ayali looked different, and I was worried that maybe she was mind controlled or something, but no. Sure, attack again, even if it hurts. Ow, that was bad. Don't get killed now, please. Please, just don't. Okay, fine. We're good, probably. Okay, another summon. Man, this guy is a nuisance. Okay, and now we're slowed as well, for good measure. We really are slowed. You're almost out of mana. Right, come on. Well-aimed blow. And... oh, Ayali was stunned, I suppose. Please. Well-aimed arrow to finish the deal. Nope. Not yet. Okay, one final firestorm. There we go. Yeah, I mean, all the debuffs don't really matter anymore, do they? Got a flawless crystal. I turned in the ones that we had accumulated previously, like 3 or so, while I was, you know, teleporting back and forth. Just thought I'd let you know. We didn't get anything special out of it, of course. Okay, that's that, huh? Wait. Oh, never mind. I thought I checked the ground first, but nope. Apparently I had not. Radiant boots. Okay, they look fancier than they really were. But that's okay. I mean, armor 14. That's very good armor. Arguably worth using over maybe something like this. But then, I mean, 3 points of luck do provide a bunch of, you know, miscellaneous resistances. So, it's really not that bad. Yeah, I can't really afford to not have this priest spell bonus, even if otherwise these sandals are far from protective. It's what it is. I'll happily just sell some blessed boots, though. It's fine. Okay, this was an easy quest. Slightly annoying, but easy. I found and killed that ogre, and his 2 companions, I guess. It was actually an ogre mage, very nasty. Goodwife Cracker looks very relieved. Oh, thank you. That thing might have killed us in our beds if you hadn't helped. She fetches a ring and a sheet of leather for you. It's a humble payment. I don't think the ring is magical, and this is only a sheet of leather, not armor or anything, but it came from a drake. They might be helpful to you. Well, thank you. Fine leather, platinum ring, I'll take it. Have you had any other problems lately? Not since the problem with the ogres. Thank you again for your help. Alright. Fair enough. Now we have a bunch of leather. A bunch of crafting materials in general. Just not really anything to craft with them, but maybe one day. Harumph. Okay, well that was that. What's it say here, actually? Appridge's farm. Appridge? Who? Oh, what? He wasn't here before. Hello? You have interrupted a farmer in the middle of abandoning his home, apparently? Surely he wasn't in there before, right? Maybe I just missed him. Whoops. Huh. He's putting his last few possessions in a sack in order to haul them out to his wagon. Oh, his wagon and his lizard on the road. That makes sense. He looks up at you and shakes his head. He is clearly distraught, but he keeps his composure. I'm Appridge, and this was my home. You're welcome to it now. Take what you find. I'm off. Yeah, already did that. Sorry about that. Can you tell me about this area? What? You new here? Just wander around. You'll find out what it's like soon enough. Just wander around. You're leaving? I am. My family left a month ago. I thought I'd try to make it alone here, but there's no hope. There's just no way to make it work, and it's not safe. I mean, it's slightly safer now. I dealt with some ogres. What were you trying to do? All our crops are dead, and they're not coming back. So I was trying to raise fruit trees. And I'm getting fruit, just not enough. Yeah, you don't have a ton of trees here if that's all your farm. Have you been attacked? Not yet, but it's only a matter of time. The Sliths will get a raid back here eventually. And Belgan was saying he saw an ogre too. There's no hope of raising a family here. Where are you going? We are going... we don't know. We'll all meet up in that great cave, and then... He shakes his head. I don't think there's hope, but I don't talk about it around them. It scares them. We are cut off for good. Cut off for good? They tell us they will rebuild the great portal, but we know it's just to keep us from panicking. Without it, there's not enough food for us all. So we're just going to go where what little food there is kept. Maybe we... He shakes his head, overcome with emotion. Please just leave me. I have to go. Yeah, Fair enough. But, I mean, there was one more thing. There's something else I need to know? No, that's just gonna, yeah. Then talk to the soldiers. They know everything. Far more than they say, anyway. I have to leave. I want to see my family again before the end. Excuse me. He returns to loading up his wagon. Grim. Quite grim. Okay, actually, before we do what I said I was going to do several times now, we're going to empty out our pockets once again, and obviously we also had to recover. Rest up. And we're just like that, we're back up to 15,000 coins. Wow, money's suddenly starting to come in at a much brisker pace. I like that. Oh, there's also the Anama colony, the Anama farm. Sure, we can talk to them and see if they have anything interesting to say. Where was that leader, though? Oh, all the way back here, right. Ugh. Hey, Jessica. Susanna, the innkeeper in Silvar, suggested that I come and see you. Teacher Jessica looks surprised. Well, Susanna is eccentric in many ways. However, she is a good judge of character, and she knows that we need help. I suppose that I can speak with you for a short time. You would like for me to help you? Apparently so. She nods. We have been looking for someone who travels and is not actively hostile to us. I guess that's, yeah, that's... we fit that description, I suppose. Or it fits us. We have a small refuge here, but it will not last. We are too close to the Slith Horde. There is little food, and some would cause us harm. We have heard rumors. There are some that would find a way back to the surface without using magic. We would go there. We would aid them in this endeavor, but first we need to know where they are. Not entirely sure that I know who you're talking about. Where did you hear these rumors? While trading in Fort Dovno, delivering one of our shipments, we learned of an effort by the army to dig a tunnel. Oh, I mean, I was thinking of that, but they are using magic to blast the tunnel, to blast the rock out of the way. So I thought, no, they can't be talking about that. I suppose they wouldn't know about the exact methods being used. And, you know, I guess digging a tunnel, even if you're using the occasional fireball, is still a largely a non-magical way to the surface, if it ever works out. So yeah, okay. Yeah, it's mostly about not wanting to use magical portals, which, you know, is a reasonable thing for anyone to to not want to do. But for the Anama, it makes sense, especially, of course. We learned of an effort by the army to dig a tunnel to the surface. They thought it foolish, but the idea fascinated us. Right, you would not use portals? In the past, the Anama have used portals to travel from the surface to the underworld and back. A bit of weakness, for which we are being punished. If our kind cannot exist in the underworld without magic, we should not be here. Well, I mean, maybe. But you are here now. We're all here now, and we have to deal with it somehow. Okay, well, aid the Anama. I mean, what exactly do you want me to do? We know of the place. We can tell you how to get there. Get permission for the Anama to join this effort. I mean... The excavation you have heard of exists. I've been there. Oh, I mean... I guess we can tell her that. You tell Teacher Jessica about the Western excavation, gently letting her know that they have not been hugely successful. She's not deterred. That is a noble effort. Perhaps with the right sort of help and dedication, they can succeed. Please go there and get us permission to join them. It could be greatly beneficial to both parties. I mean, I suppose. It's definitely a much safer place, much further away. In fact, as far away as you can possibly be from the Slith Horde. Plus, you know, they really can need all the help that they can get. So, sure. I guess I can help with that right away. What is going on? Just walk forward. Was that NPC in the way? It didn't look like it was. It was. He was. They were. But oh well. Western excavation. Don't really remember who was in command here. It's the barracks. That is the stairway down, yeah. Apothecary. Enchantress quarters. Well, I guess we're gonna find whoever we need to find. Maybe it's you? Can you teach me anything? No. How's the excavation going? Well, that's what you came to find out. I mean, it's been a while since I was here on my official mission. How's it been going? I don't know. Okay. No new updates here, huh? Huh? What was that? Just a guard. Workers. Commander Rana. You're probably the one. Yeah, some Anama want to come help you. Describe them. Like what they look like? The commander seems genuinely amused. Really? Anama? Along with wizards and ogres? This would truly be a circus. And yet, she thinks, Anama are hard workers. They are skilled. Their rituals do have power. And they are not usually mad. Yeah, I mean, they're typically much easier to work with than ogres. She comes to a decision. Alright, they have to make their own way here, and we don't have a lot of food to spare, but if they are willing to work, we will have them. We can't afford to turn away assistance. Exactly. Okay, well that was easy enough. Not really sure what I could have done if she had said no. I guess nothing. Come on. What? I don't know what's up with this super long delay before you are able to move after teleporting. Is it a limitation of the engine somehow? Is it the game not quite done loading? Or is it just waiting for this fade-in animation? I guess that's probably all it is. Surely there can't be a technical reason why this couldn't be instantaneous. Oh well, I mean, it's not a huge deal, and I don't even fast travel that much, but every single time I do, it's just annoying, just sitting there, being forced to sit there for 3 seconds. I guess it's just too much. Oh well, I've been to the Western Excavation again. You may join them. It's a bit of a trip, though. Teacher Jessica looks thrilled. This is truly a miracle. A chance to prove salvation may be had without magic. It sounds like a long, dangerous journey, but it is the best hope for us. For all of us. We will prepare to depart instantly. I thank you. And here is a token for you. A holy artifact untouched by magic. She gives you a charm from around her neck. Now excuse me. We must prepare. We will depart as soon as possible. Okay. Mica flecked chain. I mean, you say it's not magical, but it certainly has a magical bonus on it. Which is not terrible. As far as resistances go, that's a useful one, but, you know... Do we want that over stability bubble? I mean, honestly, this one's not amazing. Huh. Did we really never find anything better for him? I mean, stun resistance, sure, it's useful, but... It didn't help against the Hawkeye, for example. His attacks still stunned whoever he decided to attack to the point where they couldn't act at all, so... It's definitely much more valuable. Luck and hardiness are decent. Yeah, this is purely energy resistance. Okay, let's see if anyone is actually lacking in that regard. Energy... Well, I mean, if anything, it's her. Of course, if I give her the necklace, she's gonna have more than anyone else. Yeah, maybe I'll swap things around like this. Sell that. Energy 47. Oh, okay, no, they're even now. He has a lot more armor than her. Somehow. Oh. Okay. It's fine, though. I think. I mean, fighting that Hawkeye was rough, obviously, but again, if I had just waited a couple more levels, would have probably been a lot easier. So are these people actually going to be gone? Like, if I fast travel back and back, away and back here, are they actually going to be... Will they have abandoned this place, and is this tunnel going to be accessible? Maybe. I guess if I remember, I'll try coming back. Okay, the frozen worm came back for some reason. I don't know if we... No, I think we only ever checked out the southern tunnel, yeah. But I'm expecting them to both join up eventually. We know, of course, that there are those annoying fungi coming up, which I promised to deal with, and I guess we're gonna, at the very least, clear them out before I call this an episode, just so we made the tiniest bit of progress in this place. It's been a long time coming. Been promising coming here for a long time, at least. Sure. We'll try to rush into melee with them. This could be painful, though. I mean, it's gonna be painful. Definitely. Actually, that wasn't so bad. I guess we were in not particularly great shape last time we were here. Alright, also these things are going to be basically immune to light and to fire. Yeah. And they're spaced out just enough so that I can't use lightning, and you know, things are just pretty awkward. Okay, yeah, and these submission fungi are definitely powerful enough to completely reduce Ayali's, or anyone's, action points to 0. Which is annoying, to say the least. Yeah, I just cannot target both of those at once. Oh, actually, though, wait. Those should both be hit by lightning spray. Maybe this one was just too far away, or maybe the submission fungi are immune to lightning? Huh. Not sure now. Surely it must have been in range. Okay. I mean, it's not completely immune, but it's basically immune. I see. Down to 1 action point, huh? Oh dear. I mean, honestly, we should probably just... Yeah, I mean, we basically have to kill this one with range attacks and then retreat and take the other corridor to deal with these. Yeah, I suppose... It's gonna be annoying either way. That was good damage, though, at least. Yeah, just retreat for now. Okay, that thing's dead at least. Retreat. Okay, decent damage. Nice. Oh, we're taking a lot of damage here. Speaking of which, whoops. I should have been a bit more careful. Okay. Oh no, I should have done... Oh. Well, I should have done a blank blow, but... we killed it anyway. Alright, and now we finish it. Finally. Okay. Yeah, these things are just always incredibly annoying. And even somewhat dangerous in this case. I don't remember submission fungi previously also applying acid, in addition to their extremely stunning attacks. I don't know. Maybe we've encountered those before. I just don't remember. I did save, that's good. We've also reached the 1 hour mark, so instead of doing what I was just about to do... What? Oh, you know what? I completely forgot about these. Well, I guess we're gonna have to, at the very least, deal with the lizards that are ambushing us. It shouldn't be that bad, but, you know. Yeah, now it makes sense. I mean, I said I was going to... that was probably smarter to just, you know, deal with the fungi on one side, then head back out and down the other tunnel. But of course, these lizards are here exactly to, well, not foil that plan, but make it more difficult. And there are more. Oh, of course, there are more. And yes, we're no longer hasted. So the smart thing would be to cast haste again. But that being said, there are only so many of them. Hey, level up. Nice. Actually, can we do something with that right away? We need pull weapons, which means I need to give him one of our recently acquired skill point items. Okay, there we go. Any more? No? Not for now. Alright, let's just quickly do this, I guess. Wisdom Crystal. And pull weapons, and there it is, Blade Master. Nice. And I mean, pull weapon 16, I guess, is good to have. That's, yeah, actually that's 16 with those 2 points from the ring that he got recently. That's pretty good. 16 base damage to pull weapon attacks, I think. That's what that is. Not bad. But of course, Blade Master has the same effect on both melee and pull weapon attacks, and it's a lot cheaper to increase at this point. Or, well, it is cheaper, at least. Yeah, well, 5 versus 8, so definitely cheaper. And we want to get that to 5, and then we want to get Anatomy unlocked, which requires increasing intelligence twice, which is pretty much a waste, but oh well. And eventually we're going to get to the point where we can actually get Lethal Blow. And we can actually put some more points into it. I could do some more training as well, but it is pretty expensive. But anyway, for now, yeah, I'll end the episode. It's long overdue. We're gonna finally take a look at whatever this tunnel has to offer. Hopefully it's gonna lead to that little plateau outside. And who knows where else. For the time being, I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.